We'll look.
What up?
Hey, what we doing? And welcome back to the
Outpost show. Hey, look at that.
Yesterday, I didn't have anything to do. So what I did was I went and I found a board. Okay. Check this out. I found a board and I worked it up. So all I have to do now is put polyurethane on it, and it's going to hang on the beam. When you walk through the front door, it's going to be hanging up on the beam. And people will know where they're at.
I think it would have been better if he put, hey, what we doing?
We need to show that later on as well.
Can we turn you up, Peppy?
We need to show it later on.
Yeah, because there was only like 15 people. So we need to show it again later on.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Debbie.
Yeah, what are you guys up to? What was your plans this weekend?
What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab my coffee. I'll be right back. Let me see here.
So, just an FYI, I just made Dad some of my great-grandmother's, his grandmother's Hershey fudge icing. And it was finger-licking good.
Pretty sweet.
It was.
I mean, really sweet.
Hey, Duke, family, kiddos. Hope you all are well. Heard that 2 of you guys are going into the Marines come the summer. So thank you in advance for your service.
Thank you.
Phil said snowstorm here. Man, I wish it would snow here, Phil. I'm jealous.
Snowstorm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we don't miss that at all. We get a little bit every now and then, but I remember the snowstorms.
Debbie, did you have dirt in your hair when you went to the dirt track race? I'm just wondering. You know, a friend of mine started that new, my friend Joe started that new Dolly diet about a week ago. You know what? Jolene. Anyway. Oh, wow. Northern New York.
What's up, jealous. Douglas from Ohio? Been through there many times on my way back and forth to Michigan. And
hey, Donato's Pizza is where it's at.
What's that?
Oh, it's a pizza company up in Ohio.
Hey, P. Smith Gardner. Hello, everybody. My first.
Hey, Judy.
Jive or live.
They want to know, when you lived in Michigan, where did you live at?
Pontiac.
I lived in Pontiac, just outside of Detroit.
Hey, Bob.
Like in between Flint and Detroit. You probably know that if you're from Michigan.
Howdy from Judy in Arizona. Well, hey, Judy.
South Carolina.
Good to have you on here. I guess you all seen this sign. We're going to have to show it again, but I made this. It's going to go up on one of the beams in the cabin. Yesterday it was raining. Didn't have a whole lot to do. I was editing videos, trying to get ready for today. So pulled a piece of lumber out of the stack, went to work, and that's what I came up with.
Colleen, yes. He's at my house, and I don't know if you see this nice piece behind here. He actually made that for me.
45
Hey, Donald.
What's up? Hey, Amy, what's up?
Hi, Amy. Pappy, do you know Amy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Is Ike with you?
Pontiac is in between a Ford and a Buick.
That's funny.
Oh,
y'all be thinking up some questions. It's been a while. We'll talk about some new stuff that we have going on.
That we have a new board that just says the post.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're at the Outpost.
Hey, RD, we are so glad you finally caught one
Jeff
of our
from
lives.
Indiana, good to have you here. From Canada, Neil, good to have you on here too. You all don't know it, but you'll be seeing it in the next few videos, but the kitchen cabinets are pretty much done. The desk over there where I was editing around the corner by the bathroom, it's done. And I also made 5 end tables out of those big maple stumps that I had out there by the sawmill. That's what I've been working on in the last 2 weeks. So tomorrow's video is finishing the kitchen cabinets. Then Friday's video will be the desk. And then the following Monday's video will be me working on those end tables. And they really turned out strong. I was hoping Jennifer would come out there today. I was going to get her and I both standing on top of one of them because they're that stout. But anyway, yeah.
You want to see a picture of them?
Huh?
Can I show them a picture?
Sure. That's what's coming up.
Did
you ever find out the guy that was trying to scam us on your channel?
No. It's not been the first time either. Some people will make a channel or an account of some way. They'll copy the logo. They don't necessarily copy if you look at the name a lot of times is like a bunch of letters and numbers and stuff like that. And then they'll just like write people. And since we do giveaways all the time, every month, it's really frustrating because, it's, it like everyone thinks that they won something and it's, hey, what's up, Ike? So
hey, Colleen from North Carolina. Good to have you on here too. Yeah, those people, they've got nothing else better to do than to mess with somebody else. I'm so busy, I don't have time to mess around. Okay. And that's what they need. They need a life. They need something to do. And I'm just going to get on my soapbox right now because that kind of stuff irritates me.
Jeff,
just like I had somebody hack into my account and spent like $800 went missing. Okay. It's easier to go find a job. Really?
Where are you from in North Carolina? Colleen?
The dogs, Jeff, they just eat dog food. I mean, they're hyper because they're labs. Okay. And they're not going to settle down for a couple more years, I would assume.
Hey, Nick, we're glad you made it this time.
The UK, first time caught the start of a live chat. Nick, glad to have you here.
Yes, we used to do them very regularly. We need to do them again.
Yeah, you showed them the tables, right?
Yeah, you can show them again.
Hello from Iowa. Hey, good to have you on here. What do you call a gator that wears a vest?
Hold on.
That's a Jennifer joke. An investigator.
I love that one.
Hey, Irene.
I actually had 2 sent to me earlier.
Irene.
Hey, Carrie. Good to see you here. That is what the little closer, Patrick. More to your right. To your right. Up. Right there. Hold it. That's what the maple tables look like. I made 5 of them. They're all identical.
So the flat part will go against the wall.
Yeah, the flat part goes against the wall. That gives it a little bit of stability. And it kind of hugs the wall too. A lot of times on a table, you get something that would fall off. Well, with that flat edge, you can kind of push stuff right up against the wall.
Tell them how, to give them an idea of how thick it is and how big the little spindle pieces are.
Okay, that slab is 3 inches thick. I cut them 3 inches thick. And those legs, they vary in different sizes, but we bought a tenon maker, and they're 1.5 inch tenons, and the tenons are 3 inches long. I went all the way through, and then I took a wedge. I split the leg and drove a wedge in there so that they won't come out.
So this
goodness. Look
hey,
at all
Tim,
these.
Joey. Hey, Cowboy. Hey, Donald.
This doesn't look like it, but yes, the spindle or the little pieces that are in the tabletop are 1.5 inches thick, and the actual table piece is 3 inches thick.
Hey, Patrick,
What's up?
I'm just going to need you to stop right there for just 1 second.
Charlotte,
That same
Florida, Missouri.
picture, stop. That same picture that he just showed you was in a chat between my brother and my dad and myself the other day.
Yes.
My brother had the audacity to say, "Is that gonna be sturdy and level?"
Well, because it didn't look like it was, but like
I literally responded back, "Patrick, that was a dumb question." He said, "No." And I said, "Yes. Does your dad make anything unlevel or unsturdy? If you don't know that answer, you might need to be divorced as his child."
yeah. What's up,
I mean, that
Cowboy?
was just like, here's your sign.
Cowboy's on here.
And I
Cowboy.
saw that.
Hey,
We know a lot of y'all been following us, but we just want to say a special what's up to Cowboy.
yeah.
Yes.
Good to know you're on here. So I forgot to mention, are you going to put the Australian oil on them? I think I'm just going to clear coat them because I'm going to clear coat the kitchen countertop. Not really sure if I'm going to pour the top, build like a little form around it and pour the top with acrylic. But if I put the oil on it, it's going to turn it really dark, and I'm going to leave it.
Ooh, I can show them this.
Huh?
Nah, I was going to try to show them the other table that you made.
What was I saying? Done lost my train of thought.
I don't know, but I'm being bothered by somebody. They say I have fuzz on me. You are done. Hey, listen, what if they
Go ahead.
What if they end up closing all the stores and we have to hunt for our food?
Hey, John boy.
No. Where?
I don't
Where's
even
Billy?
know. Hey, listen.
Where's Billy?
Huh?
Yeah, hey, John boy, where's Billy? Remember?
Yeah.
Listen, hey, Pappy.
What's up?
What if they close all the grocery stores and we have to go hunt for food?
They're not. Hey,
I don't even know where little Debbie lives.
That was going to be my.
if y'all hear her say something by the name of Pappy, Pappy, that's my
his
nickname that I've had since I was before I could remember.
And we won't say what mine is.
And hers is Furball.
Nope.
Jin
What
Jin?
up, North Central Texas?
Nope.
What is it?
Fur.
Oh, that's awesome, RD. He bought a chainsaw to start some slabs and some live edge boards. He likes your style. And yes, you borrow all the ideas you want.
Yeah, because that's what we did.
On some things.
North Central. Where? North Central.
Lubbock. Amarillo.
If you say Canadian or
Abilene.
if you say Canadian or Pampa.
Yeah. So, yeah, tell us whereabouts. Been all over North Central Texas.
Yes, Carrie. 3 to 5 times stronger than it needs to be.
Hey, isn't Gary, didn't he work for the Bell South Central Bell, all that? You and him have that in common, if I'm not correct. Is that right, Carrie?
Which one?
Carrie Flat?
Where?
He's on up through here, right there.
There?
Yeah, but he commented a while back because I think that he used to work for Bell South or something like that. You all had a lot of that in common.
Okay, so you're just north of Dallas. Gotcha. You're basically
John Boy says, Patrick, you got hitched yet?
No. Too busy.
Patrick, how old are you?
Too old.
Oh, Lord. Yes, Carrie, I was right. Carrie is a telephone man. Yes. Hey, Charles.
Yes. Let me see.
Yeah, I just one of the videos, Carrie, you'll appreciate this. In one of the videos, I referred to the office or the field end of the wiring recently on part of the giveaways. So anyway, curious if Richard fell from a pole. I only did once in my career. I actually cut out one time up in the national park working on the Rangers house, opened a terminal, one of the old rubber terminals, some wasp flew out, and I started freaking out because I was up there head level and cut out and went down about 4 or 5 feet, but luckily cut back in. One pole I did burn, but I was only up about 10 feet. Got several splinters, but the bushes down at the bottom that kind of broke my fall. One time I was on a ladder, actually, and I was doing it really quick, getting ready to come down. Undid my rope up there, and the ladder slipped and went around. I had a hold of the strand, basically hanging there, and had a hold of the ladder with my feet and got it worked back over there to the pole where I could actually get down. Otherwise, I would have had to shimmy down that pole.
Have you watched, how do you say that? Brookie?
Oh, yeah, I watch him all the time.
How do you say it?
Sure do. Brooke.
Oh.
Yeah, watch him all the time. Let's see. Hey, Jennifer, you need to just trot on down the floor.
Does everyone...
Hey, Natalie. How are you?
Does everyone follow us on Facebook?
Hey, good you're on here.
Man, they're living the life in Australia.
The office is blue, the field is green.
I'm missing some
comments. Can you read Debbie's joke?
Yeah, where?
Huh?
Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Fred, what's up?
Hey, Fred.
He said, "Glory be." Can this be really online? Because we haven't been here forever.
Oh.
It's Debbie, been a while.
Cable buggy. One time up in the mountains, rode a cable buggy, and did a lot of platform work. Did a lot of that back up in the woods where you had to basically carry in. Yeah, manholes. If it's been done, I've probably done it before. Let's see. So some of the things that are upcoming, the excavator is still gone. He came and picked it up to fix somebody's driveway in the last snow that, I don't know, something had happened. Anyway, it's not back yet, but I got to thinking, I hope it comes back pretty soon and he gets that done, because planting season is not going to be long. And, I really need that area down there to expand the growing abilities that I have. So I may have to go ahead and move the garden somewhere else till he gets there, because I don't want to do anything. It'll just be in his way. So we'll see what happens. But I've got a picture I'm going to show you here, and I got to talking with the kids. Instead of building 3 buildings, we may end up with one of these right here, because it would actually house the tractor, it would house the sawmill, and it would also house the area that we want to have for a workshop. So I'm going to show them that, Patrick, and you all let me know what you think. I think it'd make the job a whole lot easier, give us a little storage upstairs, and I think it would look pretty good back there behind
Rodriguez,
the sawmill area. So let us know what you think.
From Brazil, thank you for loving our videos. Hey, listen, you know where Engagement, Ohio is?
Is that another joke?
Do you know?
Mm-mm.
It's in between Dayton and Marion.
That
was a good one.
That was a good one. It'll click in a minute.
Oh, hey guys, I'm getting flooded with information in the comment section about the last video that I put out, and I didn't explain it because I knew what I was doing, but I didn't explain it to you all. The reason that the cabinets do not have a toe board is because the overhang on the live edge is so far. When I pull up to it and my belly's touching it, this is no lie, my feet are still about this far away from the bottom of the cabinet, because I've got this much overhang. Can you see that? I've got this much overhang the majority of the way on that live edge. So there's no way that you could get in there and put your toes unless you can lean backwards like this. And if I did, I'd probably fall over. So, my point is that I saved I saved a lot of cabinet space actually in height because I could actually put the cabinet more towards the floor. Now it's still set up off the floor about 2.5 inches, maybe even 3. And I've still got trim to go around. So the trim will be kind of like a baseboard down on the very bottom. But it needs no toe board. And, if I'd have done that, I'd have just had to raise the cabinets up and inset, a board that goes on down the floor. But I thought, for what? Just a bunch of wasted space and extra work for me to do since I'm using the live edge. It's not like like Jennifer's countertop over here only sticks out about 1.5 inches. I can understand that. But when you got this right here, you don't need it. So that's the reason that I didn't put one on there. And I was getting all sorts of comments, and some of them were like, you're going to regret this and you're going to do that and this. But that's the reason that I didn't do it. So I explained that on an upcoming video. So everybody that's not tuned in here will actually get that information.
Show the sign. Show the sign.
Oh,
we're going to show it a couple times in here. So if you've
been
1, 2,
I didn't have anything to do yesterday because I was actually, it was raining. So I went out and I dug this board out of the pile. Let's run it all the way to the end. See, I actually,
pick the dog's head off.
I rounded this in right here so we kind of make it even with this end over here. All right. So I've got it all painted. I was waiting for these letters to dry. We're going to polyurethane it, and I'm going to screw it into the beam. When you walk through the front door, that one beam that's up overhead, I'm going to screw this to the beam so that people know where they're at. Because everybody that comes up there is lost. I'm just teasing. So, but I thought that would be pretty cool, hanging that up there. So anyway, just another something to do, DIY project.
I don't know how to set it. I'll let you do it.
I get it.
Sorry if we cut out for a minute.
You're actually
internet cut out.
Huh?
I said sorry if the internet cut out for a minute. My internet cut off.
Oh. So listen, Colleen, I have a friend at work who is actually trying to get rid of a little goat, and I'm trying to get Dad to take it, but he doesn't really have anywhere to keep it right now. So,
hey, listen, when that's a picture of the type of building that I want to build. Once it's done, it probably won't look like that picture because I can't cut straight. Couldn't cut a straight line if it
look at me. He's totally like
everything I build is crooked. Somebody that even commented said that when somebody ends up buying that place later on, they'll say that man couldn't cut a straight line to save his life. But somebody says I was looking at the same building the other day. I think it's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm trying to go back. I missed some of these.
You should build an entrance over your driveway and put the sign.
Listen, I didn't bring the book, but I've already got that drawn up. Okay, that's already in the plans. It's just not paramount right now. But I've got an entranceway that is going to look really cool when I get it done, and it's going to say Outpost. I'm not going to put these, just going to say Outpost on it. But my neighbor said he would help me because we share the same driveway.
What we doing? Hey, Josephine, How are you?
Hi.
Irene, you still won my chainsaw. I'm mad.
No, Irene got the
Patrick.
Hey, somebody else just said a joke about what does a runner eat? I don't know. I think I put stretches. Can
what?
You tell me? I don't know. They said, what does a runner
Donald
eat?
Said it. What? You said Patrick.
The work
I was
going to
say, do you know why the gym closed?
It's right there. It just didn't work out.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Well, that's cool. Had some folks come down from Pennsylvania not long ago. A family looking for some property down here came by and visited. And They ended up, I think, getting a piece of property. They wrote me that it's not far away from us, actually, probably about 45 minutes to an hour. And so I hope that their transition from, I think they live just outside of Pittsburgh.
Hey, Tasha,
will
I love you
be,
too.
Nice for them to get down here, hopefully this year.
How cold is it in Pennsylvania?
The answer is ketchup.
Will you be able to side load the sawmill if you have a building like that? The sawmill is going to go on probably the end, one of those ends. Okay, so I can drive straight up to it. And it's not going to be exactly like that. Okay, it's going to be similar to that. In other words, it's going to have two shorter sides and one bigger side. Okay, but I'll have to build it the way I build everything else. I'll have to build it wonky, you know.
John Boy said, I'm still going to push my Fort Knox signage idea somewhere. Wow.
My grandfather actually had a plaque that said Fort Knox, Henry, and Hazel. That was their names. But yeah.
You know, they say truckers really are the best soulmates.
Oh,
you know what?
Here we go.
They're in it for the long haul.
What?
Well, Josephine's writing 6% here. What was she meaning?
I asked her.
It's snowing there, I think.
How cold it is?
Yeah, is that -6? Or...
I think she meant to put degrees, but
Okay.
there's no.
Is it -6 or 6?
Wow, that's crazy. The other day,
Debbie could never deal with that.
It was like 72 here. I was outside working in my short sleeve. Supposed to be in the 70s this coming week too. It's not going to be long for planting season, actually.
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah. So let's see. I've still got plumbing that I've got to do, holes that I've got to drill. I've still got the washing machine area. I got to drill holes for plumbing over there in the bathroom. Got the wiring in, but don't have any of the ends tied in yet. Patrick and I were talking about just taking a few spots and putting the plugs on them, and then over there where the panel is, just putting some temporary ends on. That way I can put all of my battery packs over there and just plug them in. The one big one that I've got has got 6 plugs on the front, and then I've got another one that's got 6 plugs on the back. That way I can just walk over there and turn a switch on wherever I need, and I don't actually have to, station those 3 things, those 3 power stations around. So it would probably make it a lot easier to do that.
Terry and I enjoy watching all of your videos. We love the porch. So listen, Billy Boy, not John.
Washington, Granite Falls. What about that?
But
Long
Bill,
way.
My friend Billy Boy.
White?
The bluegrass band's going to come back up and play soon, probably in the spring. Play on Dad's porch. Hey, we were just talking about names. So Pappy, Furball, and Wee Wee.
Nobody knows who Wee Wee is.
They do now. Windy Pack.
That's my niece.
Hey, Aniston. Happy birthday, Uncle Ray, if you're watching.
Isabel,
have you watched every video?
-27 and 34 centimeters of snow this weekend in Quebec.
Ooh, I would still like to be there, though. That sounds beautiful.
North of Seattle. I've been to Seattle many times.
So Granite Falls, Washington, is that still rainy like Seattle? It is? Why does it rain all in Washington? That's a dumb question, I'm sure.
Because it rains on the just and the unjust.
Oh, that's nice.
Donald Hopkins says your videos was the first I started watching when I got home from the hospital after the first of the year. Well, we are so glad that you chose to watch us. And we hope that you are doing better since getting home. So good deal on that.
A lot of people said that they enjoyed the porch build. So I'm trying to make a video. I've been working on it for a while. Funny story.
Years.
Yeah.
No, it makes me cry.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make a new video per build where everyone can go in, because typically our weekly things that come out, our weekly videos that come out, they're like day in the life. This is kind of what happened that day, kind of a deal. But I know some people who are just now joining us. It's kind of overwhelming to look back at 300 or 400 videos and think about getting through them. So I'm trying to figure out a way to condense the entire cabin build from the frame all the way to the interior, as well as the kitchen, as well as the chicken house, the compost toilet, and the porch and everything. That way people can enjoy it in like a nice 30 or 40 minute, if I can get it condensed that far, video. So if you like that idea, let me know.
Ain't happening.
Get it condensed that far video. So if you like that idea,
Turn your volume off.
yes, Ken.
Turn your volume off. Down here.
Sorry, Patrick.
You're fine.
I was trying to get to the comments. Where are they, Jennifer?
They come to go away.
They don't call us to Evergreen State for nothing. Got that right. Every time I've been there, though, it's been very nice. Didn't really ever. Didn't think he could talk. Yeah. There's a dramatic difference in quality and his personality from the very first video to now. Big difference.
Well, I intended not to talk too much, and
then we started talking too much, and then people started saying we talk too much. So then we made the second channel where we talked more.
Yeah.
And then they don't want to hear us talk.
That way I can kind of, talk about everything, but I don't, because sometimes when you're trying to explain something, it takes your mind off what you're doing, then you have to get started again. So I'd rather just film what I'm doing and then reserve all the chit chat for my other channel.
Your chicken's still been laying eggs?
No, I went out one day and I found 5 eggs. Don't know when they laid them, but I assumed that they had froze. So I've been checking them ever since then. It's been about a week now and I haven't got another egg yet.
Hey, Wendy just told on you. You thought I told on you for being part of the World Martial Arts Federation, and Wendy just asked if everyone knew that you could sing.
Well,
old daddy here can sing.
Anyway,
that fish that they put on the wall and the little plaque, and it kind of moves his mouth and does that. It's kind of what he sounds like.
Hey Tim,
there's a little song that
sleep well. 37 degrees Celsius in Western Australia. Hey Alan. Dragon's Tail, probably hour and a half.
Yeah, we're a good little ways away from the Dragon's Tail, but I'm gonna tell you, there's more than one of those. I can take you up to one in Rogersville, between Rogersville and Sneedville. Okay, that is quite lengthy. It's like, oh gosh, 20-25 miles of it.
Hey, did she make you blush?
Can you
sure
yodel?
Sit back.
No.
Yodelay, hee-hoo.
Yodelay.
Oh, Wendy said the anchor holds will bring you to tears real quick. Isn't that true?
37 degrees Celsius. I don't know how, I'm not familiar with Celsius and all. I'm sorry.
I think that's 90 something Fahrenheit.
How do you know?
Because I'm a nurse and I check temperatures for a living.
So y'all ask Patrick when he's going to be here. I heard the 27th of February, but I think that went by the wayside.
That went by the wayside.
Patrick, 98.6.
You want to win a date with Richard?
The conversations on the review channel.
Huh?
CB Lee says she wants to win a date with old Ricky Ricardo. Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste funny.
But my dad could yodel.
Really?
Yes, he could. And square dance. He used to teach square dance lessons.
I can line dance. And no, I ain't showing you.
Ooh, let me show y'all something.
Patrick can line dance.
Be right back.
Y'all, if I seem to be struggling like to breathe and stuff, I am. My sinuses are acting up.
They're always worried about getting around me when they're sick. I'm afraid that I might catch something, but the Lord's blessed me. I just don't get sick. And I don't know. I've teased before saying that I eat so much hot stuff, red pepper, I cook with it and everything like that. If bacteria or viruses get close to me, they're like, nah. So what you got, Patrick? Got a Milwaukee?
He doesn't even know that I have this.
He's
All
got
right.
a.
Listen, if Milwaukee ever sees this, somebody knows them. They need to sponsor your boy out. I wear red and black every day. You can ask anybody. Red, black shorts every day. And I buy only Milwaukee stuff. This is a brand new. They just came out with it, and I'm in love with it. 15 gauge Generation 2 finish nailer, and I love it to death. I just wanted to show y'all. It is the one I wanted to buy my dad, but they didn't make it at the time. They just came out with it not too long ago. It is an awesome gun.
Thank you,
I've been
John.
putting up trim. Huh?
John Boy said I did sound like I'm sick. I do. I am.
He's sick.
I didn't even know if I would be able to make it till tonight. I just wanted to be in bed.
And this is the saw I wanted to get my dad.
All right, Fred. Check you on the next one. Enjoy.
Bye, Freddie boy. Thank you, Phil, for teaching me that.
So at some point, I'm going to give one of these away. And these are not cheap. Maybe one of the guns, too. Ooh, that would be fun. In fact, if you can help us get to, how much are we giving away at 50,000? Because we're about to hit
$750.
Do we know when it's going to be?
We said we were going to give away camping gear.
Okay.
But yeah, once we hit 50,000, be sure to tell all your family, friends, neighbors, people you work with, all that. We're looking forward to putting together a $750 package that we're going to give out to you guys at that point. So that will be exciting. John Boy says, Patrick got the power tool, bling, bling.
There's so many people around here that... No.
That's funny.
Listen,
Hey,
I don't have very much. What? Yes. No, I'm not, Amy. His old office.
Thank you for the comment, Casey Gal. He is precious. I was going to have him here tonight, but he decided to go stay with his grandparents.
I have a lot of tools I got to show y'all.
The back porch is something that we're thinking about pretty soon.
Do you have enough wood?
Huh?
I was going to ask you about that. If you have enough,
I've got enough logs that I could cut it. I don't have it cut, but I'm not going to do anything until I know you're coming in, because I could be doing something else. You know what I mean? Right shoulder, it's doing okay. I'm able to.
Don't mess with it.
I'm able to lift this arm now.
You couldn't lift it?
It doesn't, huh?
You couldn't lift it before?
What sawdust
Remember,
on a
I
man?
couldn't even lift anything. I had to pick the drill up like this with the other hand, and then I could hold it.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did. He would do like this, and he'd do that and do stuff.
He's rugged, so he doesn't tell nobody he's in pain until he's actually. Then he say, "Oh, it's a little uncomfortable."
Hey, LaRue, what sawdust on a man? I don't know what. Man glitter. Dad's got a bunch of that.
Yeah. Oh, also, the red clay is getting a little boring to look at. I understand. So my dad mentioned the other day in one of the videos, it might have been in the review video, where he said kind of everything looks like a construction zone. But when everything is done, it's going to look a lot more put together from building to building. Grass is going to be laid down, and it's going to look a whole lot nicer. So I appreciate everyone who's, stayed the course throughout this whole thing, and kind of, some of it has been, maybe boring to some degree or monotonous, but we appreciate it a lot, and it's going to look a lot better when it's done. The ground.
John Boy, he doesn't have time to have a woman.
I've done that already.
How much weight have I lost? I mean, I'm maintaining now. I'm at the level that my body wants to be at. So I'm right at 170 average, maybe a little bit below. Sometimes like I come over here, I might be 174.
That's what he better be.
It was about 25 to 30 pounds that I'd lost after coming out of EMS. And I'll tell you, I couldn't wear this jacket. I couldn't wear a lot of my clothing that I had, that I'd had for years, because when I started EMS, you just eat fast food all the time. And that was slowly eroding my body. And now that I have quit, my body lost the weight that it wanted to lose, but it's down there now where it maintains, because it knows where it needs to be. I am still with you all, still haven't missed an episode. Well, thank you. We haven't missed one either. I got jokes.
Hey, LaRue, glad I said it right.
He lost a lot in a small amount of time. Yes.
Yeah, that was scary.
She was scared. I was fine, but
I actually lost about a pound a week.
If you average it.
I lost about a pound a week. It took 6 months or more for me to lose that much weight. Okay. It didn't happen overnight, but it certainly, I'm not out of breath when I go up and down the hill, taking the dogs to the creek. My clothes fit good. I bend over and do things where I couldn't used to do that.
I must be a lard tail then, because I can't make it up that hill. That's awful.
Well, if you do it every day, you become used to it.
So what Jennifer's talking about is the driveway.
I call it the hill from.
Yeah, the hill from
double hockey stick.
It is a lot steeper than you might think, and he walks up and down it several times a day.
Dad, have you thought
when you're over there, everyone walks with him.
Yeah, and he just leaves you in a dust.
Yeah, he'll walk down the hill and say, "Are you coming?" And you're like, "Well, if I walk with you, I'm gonna have to come back up."
Have you thought about using the 2 slim openings on the kitchen cabinets for a pull-out spice cabinet and a pull-out storage area for pots?
They're already built. There will be no drawers in there, just 2 doors. They open up. And because I'm doing away with a whole lot of stuff. I'll have a few spices. I'll probably I was thinking about that today. I was going to make a small rack to hang there for just, there's probably only 6 spices that I ever use.
Until we make our own spice, which we're going to do.
Then the other thing is I'm going to make a towel, paper towel rack to actually go up underneath the shelf there. But I'm trying to do away, when I moved from town, I threw away the microwave. I threw away a whole lot of stuff from the kitchen that you would plug in, because I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. If I want something, I'll heat it up. I don't have to have it that quick. And because that's just a lot of juice, for what, just to have it microwaved. So I've even come to think that I'll save my money. I'm not even going to buy a dryer. I'm just going to put out a clothesline.
You have a dryer.
How much? But what I'm saying is I'm not moving it in there. How much?
Back in.
How many clothes can I actually dirty up? Maybe 3 or 4 pair. a week, just wash them, hang them out, fold them up, and be done with it. So that will save a lot of money. That will save money on my consumption too. I'm just minimalizing everything that I can.
Hey, John Boy's 92-year-old mother said that called you skinny on the video.
She said that boy is skinny.
Yes.
That's better than be called the opposite.
But guess what? John Boy, you tell your mama before he leaves, I'm having him weigh.
See you, Ken.
You're welcome.
A long time ago we had this thing called we were coming out with.
Hey JoJo.
I was just thinking about JoJo.
Sorry about that, but JoJo said he can't stay. He's got to get to work. Glad to see the live.
What at JoJo? We had this thing that we had come out with
Just wondering
when we
about
first
him.
started called Mountain Brew. You remember Mountain Brew?
Yeah.
Who remembers
Coffee?
Mountain Brew? All right, this is the thing. Who remembers Mountain Brew? In this comment section. If you watch our channel and you say you've watched our channel since the beginning, you have to know what Mountain Brew is. So I want to see some comments come through because then I have some questions for you. You can go ahead and go to the next topic. I'm going to be interjecting these comments here and there.
So
Ain't that the truth, Casey gal? We're always going.
yeah, going 90-0.
Yeah, Dolly will jump up there and grab the shirt.
That's what keeps you young.
Hey, Bill.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob, I use it for storage. I've got all kinds of junk in there. It's just been my go-to place to pack everything. And I'm slowly doing away with even a lot of the stuff that I decided to bring. I'm like, I don't need that. So I'm going to get rid of it and put it in the garage sale. Something was spoken of the other day, and I'm like, I'm not even going to use that either. Put it in the garage sale. So let's see. Better make the clothesline up high. Yeah, I've already thought about that.
Mountain Brew. You have a comment, Peppy.
Where?
There's a comment.
I'm looking. I don't see nothing.
It says corn liquor.
No, we call that something else. That's Mountain
We
Dew.
call that good old Mountain Dew.
That's Mountain Dew, not Mountain Brew.
Peppy, what hat you got on?
Huh? The hat I wear every day.
Super
I wear Super Clean. Where's our Super Clean people at? And I wear Tiger Light, which is my favorite hat.
Brent Trezell, did you hear that? Tiger Light's his favorite hat. Phil, I do think it's coffee. Is it coffee, Peppy?
It's coffee.
Yes. How'd you know? How'd you know?
Phil Northern
Hey, Connie.
Horizon said so.
Connie, where are you from? Yes. So Mountain Brew, we were going to come out with it. It was a custom coffee blend. And I need to figure out, I'm trying to figure out where that blend went to because it's like a specific blend that we had made. And we were trying to figure out a way to get it on our website so people could order it if they wanted it. So I'm trying to come up with a new blend.
Well, the thing about it is,
what do most people drink? Do you drink light or dark, or how do you like your coffee?
They probably do a medium roast.
Well, I was going to do more of like a medium light. Dad likes it dark. He likes motor
No,
oil.
do medium dark. Don't do a light. That's for sissies.
the thing about the coffee is we don't mind doing something like that. But the thing about the coffee is, since it's a specialty coffee and it came from Chicago, if my memory serves me right, it was really great.
Hey, Zana.
It costs more than regular coffee, of course. Okay. I think the small bag, by the time that we had the shipping included, was like $18, $20 or something like that. But I mean, it was really, really, really good. It had that real thick foam on top of the coffee once you poured that hot water on there. And I mean, it didn't have an after bite to it. It was just as smooth as it could be. And it didn't taste like you had that coffee mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee mouth. It's just really good stuff. But
Wendy, you just need Snicker bar creamer.
He's talking about popcorn.
Oh.
See? Who knows who Popcorn is?
Who knew what popcorn wore in his hat?
Oh.
Hey, that's where the moonshine still came from that I got. Came from popcorn.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Patrick
There you go,
number
RD.
2 is still dug deep in school and at work. He's doing pretty good, I reckon.
So everyone likes it dark. I'm going to be making something, and I want everyone's feedback so we can tighten it up. I'm making notes here.
Okay.
Medium dark, maybe. Medium dark.
Yeah, it was Colombian dark.
Do you all like that? Do you all like specialty coffees? Is it worth our time and trouble, which we don't mind,
Joe?
but we don't want to do it, and then people not want anything like that. So do you all like specialty coffees? And if it was available, would that be something that you were interested in?
Yeah. I'm probably going to do it for my dad, but you won't see it offered if it's not something that you might like. You talking about the mint chocolate?
That sounds disgusting.
Who is it made by?
But I don't know about it.
So dark, Americano, dark. I can't pronounce your name, but I want to know where you're from.
Who?
The name I can't pronounce.
That says VYNFYI?
Yeah. Natural wood. Starbucks?
Starbucks is just, honestly, it's, besides having a heated blueberry muffin, Starbucks is nah.
It's too bitter for me.
Yeah, it's a gross.
Okay, so I knew a guy that used to make his own coffee, and he worked in like little coffee shop, specialty
Everybody
coffee
thinks it's Russian, Pappy.
And he said a lot. Okay, thank you. That's what I thought as well. But I wanted to know how you pronounce the name. He said that Starbucks, he calls them charbucks because they char their beans, and that's what makes them bitter. I don't mind Starbucks now because they're everywhere, and so I'm just used to the way that it tastes and smells, and it's you smell coffee, it's very comforting and warm and everything. So yeah, Welderman, that's exactly what it was.
Yes, Welderman, you are correct.
Yeah.
That is what popcorn wore in his hat.
Russian.
I don't know
Trying to
what
keep up with
Louis
the
found at all
comments.
these, but he found something.
Okay, so I'm going. Dad, did you tell the story about the putting in the telephone?
Yeah, he told it on that one live.
Because you got two people in here who know who he is.
Well, what I might have to do is do that on a Wednesday video.
All right.
I can saddle up next to the moonshine still and talk about it.
Okay.
Anyway, well, let's see. Anything else new coming down the pike?
We're gonna make a blanket ladder. Who wants to make a blanket ladder?
Patrick also needs. How many of y'all think Patrick needs to come out with a new T-shirt that says, "Hey, what we doing?"
No,
it's not what. It's what. WHA. What we doing?
Yeah, Tennessee language.
DOIN.
Jennifer, remember that game we were playing earlier?
Earlier, I just said what we doing when we got on the TV. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna make a T-shirt. Early on, my dad used to say, "Anyway," and actually, all the time. All the time. And I told him I was going to make a shirt that said, anyway.
Hey, Patrick.
What's up?
Hey, I actually drew a picture. Do you have it, Patrick? I drew a picture and I said, hey, make this a t-shirt. He said,
Yeah.
I can do that. That was months ago.
They said Cowboy would wear it.
Let me see if I can find it. Go ahead.
But let's see. I was trying to think. I've just about got the inside sewed up with all the stuff that I'm going to do. Patrick and I were talking about the most paramount thing that I think that is going to happen this year would probably be the solar system. Now, you got to realize that all of these things are dictated by money. I'm on a fixed income, and I spend all my time working up there. I could go get a part-time job and do some things, but I spend all my time working and filming for you guys. And so the solar is something that we're probably going to.
Who is that?
That's Smokey.
Moke Moke.
What that a Moke Moke
That's
boy?
not.
Moke.
That's not the T-shirt. I drew the little cabin. Remember?
Yeah.
He a Moke Moke dog.
Anyway,
Somebody says make a shirt that says "Going to the Creek."
So I forgot what I was saying.
Yes.
Smokey can read.
I'm looking for it.
Remove the mistake, computer.
I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry.
Oh well, y'all.
What was he saying, y'all? Help us figure it out.
What happens when you get older?
John Boy. He wants me to wear a shirt that says I make this top knot look good. No. I do not.
Yeah.
I do not make this.
What? Oh, if anyone has a set of horns like this or similar, my dad is looking to purchase them.
What'd you do with the ones you had?
They belong to my memo.
My dad is looking to buy some. If you know someone who has a set, can make a set, is selling a set.
I don't know. Oh, I remember. I was trying to talk about the electricity. We're going to try to put that in. Carrying water is not that big a deal. I'm not going to really worry about rain catchment this year, possibly next year, because there's several $1,000s tied up in either one of those. And like I said, money dictates that. So the power would be really handy, though, to have, since I edit every day and stuff like that. And I've got 5-gallon jugs that I carry back and forth that I do washing with, and give to the dogs, and just have, there for chickens and things like that. And I fill those up about once a week. And but the electrical would be nice to have that where I could have more lights turned on, and so forth. And if something happened to where I could actually get both, then I would. But that's something that I'll probably be working on this year. Let's see.
Is that it? He's found it.
Yeah, there it is.
He draws stuff like this all the time.
He does. That was Bentley, Debbie.
That's kind of goofy looking. Didn't I draw a different one?
It's not
Or
goofy
was it
looking.
I thought I had the door on the front.
You drew a bunch of different ones. I don't have them in my phone. I'm trying to find it.
Well, anyway, that's okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Bentley? Where's Ben been?
He just went to get. Oh, he's right here.
Man.
He's so tired. He just a baby. Look at him. He just a baby.
Bentley, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Bentley, what are you doing? Huh? You want to go night-night? Huh?
He wants to go night-night with that baby.
Babies?
Yeah, we're gonna put grass. Wait, are you gonna put grass seed down, or are you just gonna lay down little?
The power company has been trimming out the power route in the area for everyone that has power.
I'm so tired.
And so I talked to them and they dumped some of their wood chips for me. So I'm going to be spreading wood chips around where all of the soil is so that I don't have to walk on the red clay, which will, deteriorate. So I was thinking that it might be all right to put topsoil on that later and go ahead and spread some grass seed. The thing is, though, the dogs, whether it's the wood chips or the hay, once I get, or straw, once I get grass down, it's going to be kind of hard to keep them off. I don't know. I've been wrestling with, here's the thing. When it comes summertime, the dogs are going outside. I never have lived with dogs in the house and don't intend to. I let them come in during the winter because it was so cold. Of course, animals live outside. When they go outside, they don't even act like it's cold. They jump in the creek when it's 20 degrees, But there's a lot of fighting with hair and their muddy paws and things like that. So they will be sleeping outside when the weather gets warmer. But the inside, the outside is going to be difficult to keep them off of that. So I don't know about whether building them a pen to keep them in the pen. I thought about trying to keep them on the front porch and I may add something there, but then that, I've still got to let them out to go to the bathroom and things like that. So I don't know how that's going to work out, because I'm going to tell you what, those two dogs, and the female is the big instigator. Okay. She is constantly, I have to tell her, Dolly, leave him alone. When he's
messing the camera shaking.
When he's trying to rest or something like that, she's always trying to get him up, trying to do things. She's always pilfering in the garbage, where he's kind of like a little gentleman. He doesn't,
Gentleman's tale.
But he likes to jump on everybody. Where'd you go, Patrick?
He's showing Bentley's ear. Look at it.
Oh.
He's hanging up. He's holding it up. He da been boy. You follow a dog?
But yeah, those two dogs, they constantly keep me busy. So I'll have to figure out a way to be able to landscape without them tearing everything up.
Is your voice 2 weeks behind on YouTube?
I think they mean like
the film?
Yeah.
And it might get to a point where it's 3 or 4 weeks out.
See, guys, here's the deal. I don't have any internet out there. For me to upload a video, I have to drive about 45 minutes away, which is Jennifer's house here, to load the videos. Since I have 3 a week, I always at least load 3 videos. I would love to load 6, but it takes anywhere from 3 to 4 hours just to load 3 videos, 3 30-minute videos. And a lot of times it fails while it's loading up, and then I have to redo it. So pretty much I will spend, say, about 6 hours every Sunday after church. I'll drive over here, load, and drive back. And that's every Sunday. I would like to load 2 weeks at a time if I could, but there's no possible way for me to do a video, load it to YouTube, do another video, load it to YouTube. That's just impractical for me to do that. So,
plus he drives like a turtle and he'd never make it here.
Well, I drive the speed limit. So anyway,
not always.
what I'm saying is that it would, the videos are a couple of weeks behind. So
yeah. So pretty much, we already know that let's see, what have they seen so far? That's another thing too. We see what's already been done. So by the time people are asking questions, we're sitting here going, but it's already finished. Like stuff is already done that you haven't seen yet.
Well, I told them in the beginning, the cabinets were done, the desks is done, and the tables are done, but they'll be seeing these videos come out.
Yep.
So
okay, we're about at an hour. The last time we showed the sign was about 20 or 30 minutes in. You can show them the sign one more time. We'll answer a couple more questions and we'll let you have your evening.
Yeah, if you all haven't seen it, this is the new sign right here.
What up, Brent? Just talking about you, man.
Yeah, Patrick said his favorite hat is the Tiger Light hat. I actually hollered your name a little bit ago. Patrick Papito, what do you think about the Craftsman drill? And it looks like an impact driver.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said that?
They sent it to me and wanted me to ask you.
Who?
Duke.
Let me see. What did he say?
He said, can you ask your brother what he thinks about these Craftsman power tools my 15-year-old daughter bought herself? I don't know if... How do I...
It looks like an impact and a drill.
Dang, son, I was right. I am learning.
Which one's the impact?
Whoop, whoop. Patrick, really? The one that's over here.
What's the other
That's
one?
the drill.
Drill driver? Yeah.
I mean, he thought my dad wouldn't make something sturdy and level, and now he thinks that I don't know what an impact driver is.
Awesome. Craftsman, I know used to make really good tools before I was around. In fact, there's a really good video where someone was testing some wrenches against like Klein, their original vintage Craftsman versus all these other brands, and the name really lived up. It was unbeatable. But I don't know what Craftsman's quality is and quality control is nowadays. I'm sure it's just fine, or they probably wouldn't sell it, and as much stuff as they have in the store. But it's probably fine.
Well, I'll tell you, the former house that I built, I had pretty much all Makita tools. I can speak highly for them, of course. I think that was about the time that DeWalt was coming out, where DeWalt, kind of rushed into the market with a lot of good tools and kind of still have really good tools. And then, of course, Milwaukee came along and stuff like that. But
you see Brent's
I'm team red all the way. Here's one thing I do know, and I don't mean to make this a tool thing. Not everybody makes the best of each tool. Milwaukee does not make the best of each tool, but I'm team red all the way. But with my dad, you see that he has one of everything, because I try to buy him the best, because I'm trying to make it to where he can have the easiest job, the least frustration.
And everybody acts like the batteries are a problem. They're not a problem. You just plug it in and go.
The only battery operated thing that he has a problem with, and it's only because that's one of the only people that make a battery operated thing, is the cobalt sander.
Yeah, I don't think that I would buy another one. They last. When I was sanding those maple tables, it took one whole battery to sand the top of one of those tables, just one. And I've only got two of them, so I had to charge them both three different times to do 5 tables. But
I know Rigid makes one. He only has a Lowe's near him, though. Sorry.
So anyway, it's all right. I mean, I guess you can expect what you get for the money, just like some of those tools were very, very, very expensive. So you expect them to work, right? The cobalt sander wasn't expensive. So
no, but I will tell somebody if they're looking for a good deal. I'm always out for good deals. I think one of the best deals, if you're in whoever's looking for, have more hats. What's your address? Gotcha.
I'm sending it to him.
Yes. If they still have it, I just bought this for my dad. You saw him unbox it and use it a couple of times. He hasn't really tested it completely as far as, like wet wood and, longevity and like for the battery and everything. But I have a friend who has one, and my dad hasn't said anything bad about it so far. But at Home Depot, DeWalt has a circle saw that is, I'll have to get the model number, but it's their best circle saw that they make. And it comes in a kit with the bag, the circle saw, the blade, and a 9 amp hour flex volt battery and a charger. And it's $299. and that might be a lot of money. But if you're looking for an all-in-one and a good saw, but the Metabo,
it's worth the money.
the Metabo one and the Milwaukee one that I bought him are significantly more expensive. So if you're looking for a good deal, the DeWalt is the best deal.
What does S110? What is that?
Huh? Where you see it at?
Josephine, where do you see that at? Oh, that's up top. It's Smoky Mountain Outpost.
Oh yeah, that's just a style of font.
Yeah, that's a style of lettering that he used for SMO, meaning Smoky Mountain Outpost.
Yeah. So those 3 lines is an M.
Hey, what's up from Norway? Good to have you on here.
You have a YouTube channel?
We're just about to wind down, but because it's 8:11. But yeah, we'll take 1 or 2 more questions, and then I want everybody to be able to get out of here tonight and enjoy their weekend. I got to get back because I've been gone since 2:00. I came over here to load videos and got them done just in time for this live stream. So I've been over here since 2 Eastern time. I would imagine the fire's gone out, so I need to get home to the dogs and make sure that they're okay and get a fire started for the night. But
we need a shirt that says that.
Can you give my YouTube channel
a shout out?
Palmer? What up, Harold Palmer? I'm not endorsing it. I don't know what your channel's about. I'm just saying, hey.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out and see what he's about.
Yeah.
Also, I've been in contact with, I think that his name is Chad. I'd have to go back and try to make sure, but because I follow so many people. But he is not too far away. It's called Out of the Woods Forestry. But I
may have seen him or heard of him.
I mentioned to him that we needed to do a live stream together. He said that he would be interested in doing that, and we could talk wood and we could talk sawmills because he's got a massive setup up there. I guess that's what he does for a living. He's got a really nice Wood Miser 70 and a nice big tractor and does a whole lot of different things with wood. I think he's just recently built a kiln up there, but he said that he needs to come check the place out. He does follow us, and so hopefully maybe on the next live stream or maybe even in some of the videos, I mentioned about wanting to go up there and check out his place. I'll take the camera with me, and then hopefully he can come over there. But we can have a lot in common to talk about as far as sawmills, and wood and things like that.
Here, kitty, 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 Dumbo.
Here it is. This is the channel. He probably won't mind me sharing this. I hope he doesn't.
Bye, Larue.
If you haven't heard of him, you need to go check him out. He's got plenty of videos. He's in East Tennessee as well. He's like, what is he, in about hour and a half away or something?
Yeah. And if you all do, go check him out. Leave a message on there and say Smoky Mountain Outpost sent us, and we're looking forward to you guys getting together and doing some videos or something like that, and let him know, where you came from and that we were talking about him on the live stream and stuff like that.
Yes, he enjoys watching Sean James.
Yes.
Watched him for a long time.
Who watches him? Sean and my Self-Reliance, which is the same, but both he has 2 channels.
Yeah, I watch the Canadian, the Outsider. I watch.
We're also trying to get together with Scramble Dough.
Come here.
He was supposed to come down, so we got to try to arrange that. If you don't know who Scramble Dough is, he's like the Jim Carrey. He's the Jim Carrey of outdoor living,
bushcraft.
Yeah. Here, look.
But yeah, go check out his channel too. Tell him Smoky Mountain Outpost sent him, and that looking forward to them getting together. Why not YouTubers get together and do some videos for you know,
guy.
they're the people that watch them. Yeah, scrambled dough. Let's see, who else do I follow, Patrick? I follow so many.
Wooded Beardsman.
The Wooded Beardsman, Joe
Or is
Robinette.
it the Bearded Woodsman?
It's the Bearded Woodsman.
Nick. What's his name? Nick
Ravchek. I watch him. I watch.
So many.
I don't do a whole lot of watching anymore because I don't have that much internet. Sometimes if I go sit at the outdoor kitchen, which I don't do a lot of that in the wintertime, but when I go sit at the outdoor kitchen, I can actually stream some video up there. So
you watch your eyelids.
Huh?
He didn't get that.
You watch your eyelids when you sleep.
Only when I'm sleeping.
I know.
Which isn't very much.
Listen, he got stumped just then, y'all.
He has made it so hard on himself.
Huh?
Listen, he's made it so hard on himself. He has to get up in the middle of the night several times to check the fire just to make sure. Which, by the way, there's a funny story about that too.
Best there, Sean boy. No, I'm just kidding.
Can I talk about the text you sent the other day?
Who?
You.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
About the fire?
The fire?
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about it?
The fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talk about it then.
She doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. So, guys.
Y'all, I got freaked out.
So we had a scare the other day. It's been really dry up in this neck of the woods, in our area. And I guess someone started a little bitty like brush fire or little bitty outside fire for their trash. And it quickly spread. And it was like, 2 miles away from where you were? 2 miles away from the outpost on the opposite side of the road. But it was supposed to have like 70-mile-an-hour winds that day or that evening. I tripped dead out. Yeah. I wrote Patrick. He began to freak dead out. It was awful. It was a scary time.
We could have easily lost everything.
Yeah, but they got it contained. Thank you for the firemen and and rain.
Huh?
Hola, mis amigos de Smoky Mountain
Outpost. El Huerto de Cale wrote, Hola, mis amigos de Smoky Mountain Outpost. My best regards from your friend in Costa Rica.
Jealous. Jelly.
Yes, we watch all the same people. At the Paul Bunyan show.
Yeah, I watched
nice.
Joe and Zach Survival. I know already about Emily and her channel. Yeah, watch them all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gracie and her belly rub.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it was Nathan. So yeah, I want to get hooked up with Nathan and maybe do something with him.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to tell y'all? Patrick. Tomato.
Huh?
Tomato. Tomato. That's how we say it around this neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Ashley in Canada.
I'll have to find them. I haven't heard of
them.
Alone off
Jennifer and I were talking about, there's some videos around for those who do watch TikTok where like people will be like, hey, I'm from East Tennessee and this is how I say these words. Let me say, let me hear how you say it or whatever. And so we were sending some videos back and forth. And so Jennifer and I were just going back and forth on the phone today. I was asking her how you say this and how you say this, although I know how she says them, but we were just laughing at each other.
People around here say chair is cheer.
Is cheer.
O-U-R is hour. We say our.
Yeah.
Fire, butter.
Far. Some people say far or tar, which is fire and tire. Some people say.
And if you live in a hollow, you live over there in the holler.
In the holler.
But I still say oil. And not oil.
I say oil.
No. My dad's also from the north.
Hey, listen. Who knows what oleo is?
Who doesn't?
Pappy don't.
I don't.
You don't know what oleo is?
Don't tell. I want to see who knows what oleo is.
Oh my goodness.
Come on now. I had to Google it, but I found out.
My 3 top channels are SMO, Outdoors with the Morgans, and I'm a Survivor Sanctuary.
Up there.
Survivor,
Up there.
What?
Up there.
Up there?
Yeah, instead of there.
Yeah, so I didn't know it was like basically margarine. I was
It's
reading my great grandmother's recipe. I was making my dad some of his favorite icing earlier, and I thought, what in the world is this thing? And I was calling it oleo. And so my husband very quickly corrected me. He's like, Jennifer, it's oleo. And people say that we're, what are you shaking your head?
I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like everything's better with bluebonnet on it.
Butter.
yeah.
Butter. Anyway, yeah. So
I tell you what, if I put butter on my toast, it has to just be lightly put on there because I can't stand it soggy. I can't stand that butter taste much.
tell them what we had to eat.
And
today.
don't put cheese on his salad.
Yeah, don't put cheese anywhere near my food.
Yeah.
We had Chinese actually tonight.
And it was good.
Yeah, I had what was it? Beef and broccoli,
Yep.
rice, wonton or
No,
egg drop soup. Yeah.
Who likes Korean food? And if you do, have you ever made kimchi? That's one of my dad's favorite foods.
Listen, we talked about kimchi on the Outpost review.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about it when it came out.
Kimchi is
Mom
really,
made kimchi
really, really, really
today,
good.
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, RD, no Duke's mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, though. We're Miracle Whip people around
I bought
down
some just to try it. Can't do it.
Mm-mm. Dukes or Hellman's don't like. I don't like real mayonnaise. Real
Yeah, I
mayonnaise is
can't do
nasty.
any mayonnaise, any mayo, no mayo.
I will eat a Miracle Whip and tomato sandwich, a Miracle Whip and cheese sandwich.
Miracle Whip and banana sandwich.
That's nasty.
Jen talks more hillbilly than Dad.
Yeah, because my dad grew up in Michigan, and Jennifer is a hillbilly.
Listen, there's a lot of people that call me hillbilly. That's
I'm
okay.
kidding. I know. I'm just kidding. Salad dressing. I cannot. No. Miracle Whip is mayonnaise.
No, it's salad dressing.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
Okay. A couple more thing, and we're going to go because we don't want to
What
keep
is-
y'all too long.
What is she saying there? I can't
What?
see that. I
Something
think about the
cabin
video
is
you
made.
said the cabin is made. Huh?
I think
don't
about
know.
the video you said the cabin is made.
Cabinet. Cabinets.
Patrick,
Oh yeah,
what do you call a
What?
wasp?
a wasp, a bee.
What do you call a wasp here in
He
Tennessee?
calls them a wasper.
Wasper.
Who?
That guy you guys
What do you
were
call a
listening
water
to.
spout?
A sprinkler.
Huh?
No, this neck of the woods, it's a spigot.
A spigot.
Hey, Danny.
What up, Danny?
Brent,
What
it
do you
does. It
call-
is American. It does taste good.
What do you call a baseball bat?
A baseball bat.
Do you
Ball
say
bat.
baseball bat? Do you call it ball bat? Do you call it a bat?
Ball bat.
Ball bat.
Is it that bad? Well,
It's pretty bad.
huh?
So Patrick hasn't seen his necklace yet. I got one for him when he gets here. We'll give it to him.
I guess what Jennifer has. Nothing.
I asked her if
She's
she
got
wear
that pretty thing behind her.
Yeah.
Oh, you jelly?
Did
You
I make a
jelly?
walking stick yet? I haven't needed one. Oh, I'm just teasing.
You jealous, Pappy?
No, I haven't. I've made them in my lifetime just to have something to do, but
You're tearing that up. Quit messing.
no, I haven't. I haven't made a walking stick yet. Anyway, well, guys, we hate to let you go because we always have fun doing this, but we need to. It's been an hour and almost a half now.
Time flies
I know. And
when you're having fun.
I'm going to jet out of here and check the dogs. And
He
like I
will not
said,
jet. He'll crawl like a turtle.
build
See, look at that.
build a fire for the night.
Oh.
But thanks, guys, for tuning in and supporting both of our channels and our live stream as well. I meant to get this out in the videos, but you know, editing is always I'm like a whirlwind, editing and filming and working
Because he doesn't take a day off still.
and trying to plan everything. So I need more time in a day. And,
it is hard to drive in the ditch, Wendy.
You guys keep
Well,
interrupting.
anyway-
Me. You gotta let him talk.
So anyway, we do appreciate, you know, everything that you guys do on that end about supporting, you know, what we put out. So thank you very, very, very much. And we'll continue to try to do a good job and make sure that those videos get out to you on time. I know that one slipped the other day, but that just fell through the cracks. And,
We're human.
Because I tell you what, I believe in being responsible. And I believe in being on time every time if I can, if it's all possible. Every once in a while, you know, we do slip up, but we try to
Hey, Art, thanks.
maintain integrity with you guys and keep what you expect coming. So,
Hey, and listen, we are so glad that you all were not square tonight. Okay. So thank you.
Thank you, Isabel.
Thank you.
Good
Anyway,
night,
We
everybody.
love you
Good
all.
morning.
Thank you. Huh?
don't forget about the new milestone 50,000 and $750 giveaway.
Generously donate it back to me.
Looking forward to that. Yeah.
You're right, I am.
Anyway, but guys, we had a good time. We want to wish you a great evening and everybody be safe. And we will
Yes.
try to get these going again at least once a month since we've started here. And I will try to remember to get those out to you in the video. But anyway, you guys have a great night.
Take care. Be safe. We thank you and we love you. Each of you.
See you,
But-
Brent. Hit me up.
All of y'all. All y'all.
All y'all out there.
Yeah, we love all y'all.
Or as
Okay.
they say in West North Carolina, yuns.
Yeah, we love yins.
Well, they say that here too.
Y'all.
I just said y'all.
Yuns.
Anyway,
Tell Cowboy, see ya.
Cowboy, see ya.
Bye, cowboy.
Everybody-
Good night.
Everybody have a good night, and we'll
Yes.
check you on the next live stream.
Okie dokie.